What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with another holiday reaction. And we're going to listen to a track from a CD by James Galway, a flutist. I certainly have known this name for a long time. I think my parents had some non-holiday CDs by him. But yes, he's most known for playing the flute, but I think he's also a conductor or orchestra leader, if you will, and I believe this album, which is called Christmas Carol, and it's from 1986, I believe it features backing choir and at the very least like chamber music arrangement, if not a full orchestra on a number of the tracks, including the one we're going to hear now, which if you've seen any of my reactions for the holidays the last 2 years since I began this channel, you'll know that Past 3 O'Clock is a carol I'm very fond of for a couple different reasons. One, I think it just has a oldie-timey Christmas carol sound to it. Secondarily, it's used in a couple different things that I've seen, most notably a stage version of A Christmas Carol, which has been performed at the SCR, meaning the South Coast Repertoire in Southern California, and which I've seen going back to my single-digit days, right up into the present. I saw it last year, I'm going to see it this year, so in any case, yes, it's used very prominently in the scene where the Ghost of Christmas Past is finishing showing Scrooge his earlier Christmases, the one where he's watching himself at Fezziwig's establishment when they're having a Christmas party. And so ultimately it's a tune that, again, it speaks to an earlier, like early modern type of Christmas carol and festivity. I will say also the sequence in the Christmas Carol play that it comes in is just really well done. So, as I said, it's already sonically pleasing to my ears, but then there's this reference point with my own history with the season. I do believe it's an English carol. I think it's an original that, you know, is listed as traditional. There's no known author, but I think it goes back to early English Christmas traditions. Say that 3 times fast. So yes, let's hear it, and I would imagine, I don't remember this in the moment, I've probably heard this before because this CD was part of my parents' collection for many years, but I would imagine it is a more typical rendering of it, also featuring flute, so a flute-centric version of Past 3 O'Clock. Let's hear it. This is James Galway and his, or Galway, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, and this is his version of Past 3 O'Clock on his Christmas Carol CD from 1986.
Past 3 o'clock, on a cold frosty morning, past 3 o'clock, good morrow, masters all. Good is a baby, gentle as baby, sound as loud, past 3 o'clock, on a cold frosty morning, past 3 o'clock, good morrow, masters all. Serve my singing, angel and ring.
singing especially. So yeah, it's funny, like, in many respects, it sounds like other versions of it I know, but with a sort of free-ranging flute, meaning the flute part from Galway himself, it seems less melodically bound to the overall melody of the, let's say, normal carol. So I don't mind that at all, but it definitely sounds different with the flute, sort of rising and floating around the melodic line of the singers. As in most versions, I do like the way it goes back and forth between the male and female singers, and in particular that part where the male singers come in very deep and powerful, that part always hits well, and then the, let's say, higher part of the melody when the ladies take the lead, also very sonically pleasing. So yeah, maybe not my favorite version just because it has a slightly odd sound to me given the flute part, but I still do like the flute, and ultimately it's what I would expect from a CD or a carol from this CD, given that, again, Galway is most known for his flute work. So yeah, exactly what I would think. Very enjoyable, even if, again, perhaps not my favorite. I'm just going to keep going through my Christmas collection over the course of these holidays. Again, it's still November as I'm shooting this, so I've only done one previous holiday batch, and maybe I won't do another one after this batch until we get to December. But when we get there, I will start to do more holiday content, less regular audio reactions for the month of December. For those who are also here for those deep dives, I beg for your patience and just, if you can, bear with me. And yeah, ultimately we'll go through some special stuff on the holidays themselves, so lots of goodies to look forward to, and if my mouth and brain would work correctly, I would say tell me what you know or what you think about this, and I will see you next time. Peace.